Hello, welcome to part 2 of The First Tree. A very emotional and beautiful experience. So we have just entered the third kind of season, I guess. Wow, it looks like there's an upside down mountain behind me right now. But yeah, aren't these graphics just really beautiful? So this really looks like summer, I think. So I think this might be kind of a 4 seasons kind of deal. Okay, what do we got here? Is that a mattress? Can I jump on this? And I don't see our first memory yet. But it looks like I can jump on these rocks over here, so that's promising. I love this jump animation. It's so cute. Alright, we got coins. I keep calling them coins. We got sparkles everywhere. Oh. Just barely made it. Okay, cool. I wonder if butterflies will be a thing on this stage level area. I wonder what the new puzzle thing will be, if there is one. Oh, something's up there. Oh, do you see it? Coming in and out. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, wait. Did I do it? Oh, okay, there we go. So, okay, so I have to do that 2 more times? That's kind of fun. I can't, like, take damage in this, so I'm just gonna do that. Cool. Yeah, this game has a lot of roaming around. I'll probably be cutting these down quite a lot. Oh, is this a... oh, a tent? A little sleeping bag. I wonder where this memory is. I would love to hear about this. Okay, I kind of see... kinda, all the way up there. I have to figure that out. Oh, is it gonna let me, like, kind of glitch through this? Oh, wow, it did. Very cool. Okay, so this is another rock I have to activate. If it will let me. There's like a ringing that's going on. Not sure if you can hear it in the music. Alright, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with this. It's not really doing anything. So I must be doing something wrong. This is a neat little area. Very fun to jump around. Alright. What else can I get? So there's something over there, maybe. Huh. I know I was supposed to do something with that rock, right? But I don't think we'll be able to. This is something. Blueprints, maybe? Is he like an architect or something? Is that what the drawing career was hinting at? In the first 2 areas, it was kind of easy to see the memories right from the start. But, oh, okay, there's one up here. And there's also something on that tree over there. But I'm gonna grab this one first before I forget where it is. Okay, we have a memory, finally.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
I think I saw some shinies. Yes. It is so dark over here. Oh man. It's kind of creepy. And I think I saw another pillar. There we go. Ooh, it's very, very dark and scary down here. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to see. Very nice. Right, and there was a memory somewhere. There we go. Oh, wait. It looked like I just fell into a big hole. Okay, how do I get up there? That was kind of scary. I thought the game was over for a minute. Little hidden guy. Ooh, hidden passage. Wait, let me get this one before I forget. Okay, now hidden passage time. Oop. Did I lose it already? Oh no. Don't really know what's going on. Okay, I can see it. How in the world do I get up there? Alright, maybe I'm meant to get up there some other way. I would just like to get out of this scary part for now. I guess we'll just move on and see what else we can find. Alright, something over here. That's a start. I think there's something over here. Some kind of object. Oh, it's so dark. Something. Oh, no trespassers. It's gonna be another, like, delinquent teen story. Another very hard hill to get up. Ooh, surrounded by sparklies. Very nice.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Still very much not sure how to get over here. Oh, did I find it? How have I not been over here yet? Okay, so that's it down there. I mean, I'm gonna get these coins that I keep calling coins, but they're really sparkles. Okay, coin mechanic looks like sparkles. Oh, so there's another rock that I have to jump on. I think 1 out of 3. It still says 1 out of 3. But I'm like, oh. Okay, now it says 2 out of 3. So I guess I have to go... Oh, I have to go all the way back to that other rock. I have to find it, and I have to reactivate it, or, activate it in the first place. Dang, that might take a little bit. Because that was way at the beginning of the level. Oh, okay. So here's a new area, I think. Okay, there's something over here. Well, okay, we'll get these coins first. Well, on the other hand, getting the coins on a path has led us to the next thing. I think that's been the pattern, like the next stage. So I think I want to get these glowy things first and unlock some more memories. Oh, and there's that that little bouncing thing, so I think that's the third rock. Maybe. I don't know why that one rock I kept trying to jump on wasn't working. Alright.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
That was kind of crazy how those branches opened up like that. So I'm assuming that is the next area that we need to go to. But I do want to get, these shinies. And go towards these creepy things. Gotta get the shinies first. Oh, unless I'm stuck. Very nice. Oh, it's so foggy. Oh, is this?
Unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry. For everything.
What's this? A wolf? Another fox? Oh. Oh. So I did notice after that terribly sad encounter that there was another of these pillars coming down, And we also didn't see... Oh, this is a crib? A broken crib? Alright, I think I lost sight of it again. Oh no. Okay, there it is. We're pretty close. It looks like a buried house? Maybe? A little barn? I guess. I wonder if I can go in here. Huh.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real, growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts liked living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Alright, back to facing whatever it is up here. Oh, it's so scary. It really looks like a wolf. Oh, it's so scary. Oh man, I guess we have to do this, huh? Let me get in walk mode. Oh. Oh. Hello? Oh, this is crazy. Oh man, okay. Wow, this music is beautiful. Oh. Oh, we're going straight down. Well, I guess it's inevitable to miss these shinies then. I care more about the plot anyway. Figuring out who that huge guy was. Is that, supposed to be the father figure maybe? Oh. Is there anything fun under there? No, I guess not. Wow, this is... Look how beautiful that is. It's just a very, very steep hill. I think I'm supposed to be chasing after him. I know I'll probably have to cut around a lot of this running around stuff, but it, like, I don't know, that kind of breaks my heart to think about with how beautiful this soundtrack is. So, if you watch this far and are still on the fence about playing this for yourself, just go play it. I don't remember how much it was, but it was worth it, whatever the price was. And just really listen to the soundtrack and dive into this story, or just look up the soundtrack. I'm sure you could find it somewhere. Is this our guy up there? This is just too beautiful not to experience. I see another memory? Maybe? Pillar?
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
So I'm not sure what these are. It looks like ripped up bills and letters. I feel like we did miss part of the storyline somehow. I don't really think we know how he died. And the relationship to this woman. But I hope we get to find that out soon. So if we don't want to talk about father anymore, then I wonder where the story's gonna go. Oh, here we go, I guess. Oh wow. This is something else. Oh, okay.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Just listen to this for a minute. Alright, I was about to pause this and pick up later. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think since I will be cutting a lot of the walking around out, I think we can. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, I can't make myself wait to go through this one. Oh my god. This is absolutely stunning. Oh wow. Like I said, imagine this in VR. This is already an unforgettable experience, but if I could just, you know, throw some goggles on and look up at that. Okay, I guess we should get down to business. Is this maybe a little side story about the woman's mother? It looks like a deer, so this may be her story. Oh. Oh.
You know what it's like not to have a mom. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
Oh man. Oh. How many times am I gonna cry in this playthrough? So I remember her talking about the very first memory I saw when they were playing, where they were talking about show and tell and how she would bring the paper cranes to show and tell. Oh man, this is so heavy. Oh, I'm laughing so I don't cry.
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. Life got worse and worse, and at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling, of the wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
I don't know what to say. Oh. Other than I am so small. I'm without words about that entire scene. On to a next stage, maybe? I really wonder what these coin shimmery things are for. Maybe there's an achievement for getting all of them. I think there's only one ending? Maybe? I wouldn't be surprised if there are like little Easter eggs and things that you could do throughout the game, but I think there is only one ending. This looks like fun. Little jumping game to ease the tension. There's lots of sparkles for us today, I guess. So breathtaking. Alright, so I guess we're on to a new stage. And I actually will stop it here this time, but I'll just wait to see if there's any dialogue like there was the last time.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a really good stopping point, I think. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So, I guess I've lost 2 cubs. I have a daughter left. I'm getting close somewhere. I have to find the first tree. And, it's still incredibly emotional. Okay. Well, I guess we will hopefully find my daughter in this last portion. I'm assuming the last video will be the last part of this playthrough. So, thanks for sticking with me on this emotional roller coaster, and I will see you in that one.